Here we have a Chinese woman dreaming, I am on a long turning bridge, which looks like a highway interchange or access road, one of these wide lanes that reach into another highway turning. There are no cars, only a bunch of children playing and laughing. It is sunny and quiet. Among these happy teenagers, one boy is having a lot of fun while running. He says there is sand in his shoes. I am close enough to hear him speak a dialect that is not my language. These kids are from another area. I smile to the boy and tell him, you should speak Mandarin so people will understand what you are saying. Take some time, if you want to reformulate this dream and then move on. So, my translation, I am in a process of changing direction in my life. That's the turning bridge, a turn, changing direction. I am in a transition time. That's the bridge from one highway to another highway. Meanwhile, I am opening up to these childlike qualities of joy and innocence. That's the playing children, which are not a dominant part of my life yet, not my language. The child part of me feels that sand in his shoes is just an exciting new experience. Now, sand in the shoes may be understood as little problems. It doesn't make walking easier, it doesn't make life easier. It is rather annoying, but that joyful, positive part of me just thinks it's fun. So she discovers the more fun part of herself. However, I want that subpersonality to express itself in a more obvious way, speak Mandarin, so I can be in touch with that quality on a more permanent basis. Or you could also say, I want to be able to better express my joyfulness and lightheartedness towards people around me, or be in touch with that in a stronger way. What is this dream telling her? Well, she is in a changing process and she is in touch with these parts of her that can make her be more joyful, more positive, more lightheartedness, dancing, singing, having fun in life. She used to be too serious, now she can be more light, which is also indicating a higher level of vibration, going higher, being lighter, dancing your life instead of being really heavy and painful. So what are the resource elements here? Well, clearly the children. Here, the children are not indicating a hurt inner space, an inner child that needs to grow. They are actually indicating inner resources, this capacity to be light and joyful and have fun, to be innocent in life, which is what she is getting in touch with, although it's something new because she has to learn the language of it, develop understanding better. So, what kind of inner work can be done on the basis of this dream? Role playing the children. And then, of course, look at her real life situations. What is it that the dream may have been referring to? Is it something specific that she can learn from? Can she change her attitude in a specific situation? What the dream can be telling her. Here we have a man in his 40s. He dreams a battle has been fought. The people and the soldiers are all very surprised when it is announced that they now have a new king and they will be governed by new rules. It's a very short little dream. comes like that, a new king, new rules, and people are surprised. Reformulation, after an important inner struggle, I am surprised to discover that a new aspect of my personality is now taking the lead in me, a new king. A deep change has taken place in me, which results in a new set of inner guidelines, inner rules, inner principles that I hang on to lead my life. So a new life is starting on a new basis, new dynamics, new values. That's quite interesting. Reflecting a growth process, a more mature being coming out. And as a result of that, you attract into your life different conditions, different situations. A real new life is starting. Possibly new ways to approach difficulties, challenges, new capacities you are having at your in your possibilities. So the resource element here might be the king and the new rules. You might role play the king, but more importantly, I think at the end of this dream, you might invite the dreamer to reconnect with feelings of the new situation, feelings of hope and trust, confidence in something new coming up, opening up to that feeling of confidence, to a new awareness inside. Don't really need to role play a king here, especially since he doesn't see the king. There is no clear possibility to identifying or observing a specific perspective. So you might just invite him to get in touch with the feeling that he has when coming out of that dream. Just feeling new possibilities. Here, another adult man. I am in a cave which is full of light. A few other people are there also, at some distance. The soil is sandy, and there are crystals scattered everywhere. They are shining, magnificent. I can easily take them, but there are so many that I can only take a few. I have a bag hanging at my shoulder, and I put some of these wonderful crystals in it. They are very clear and transparent. Some are very big, some are smaller. So if you want to, again, take a few minutes and practice reformulation. And when you're ready, just move on. I am in touch with my subconscious, that is the cave. And I discover resources of light and beauty that surprise me. They are easy for me to connect with and benefit from. I make sure I can keep connected with these inner resources. I put some in my bag. Take them with me. Integrate. So here again, we have the dreamer who connects with a very wide potential, inner beauty, inner power, inner transparency, inner resources that are not clearly defined but very widely available. If he dreams about it, that means he has access to that. He has opened his awareness, his consciousness to the possibility of this potential developing inside him. So when waking up, this dreamer can easily recognize these feelings of connectedness with his inner beauty and power. The best thing you can do is just anchor him into the feeling. It's not just about the objects, it's about the feeling of having it all. It's yours. This is who you are. You have this beauty inside. So don't focus on objects. Don't focus on images. Focus on feelings mainly. This is the beauty and the power of dreams. If needed, always think of checking out some real life conditions, situations that may have happened immediately after or before the dream. So it might indicate a specific attitude that would be relevant to these situations. So let's look at the question, what to do when no obvious resources are available in the dream. You can always imagine one. You can ask the dreamer to imagine a sequel to the dream, another outcome, a better outcome. What would it be that would meet your needs? Just imagine. Go there. And when you have it, go in the feelings of it. Anchor yourself in the new situation, the new potential. Or just focus on the feelings that are present in the dream. If it's uncomfortable feelings, do the inner work of welcoming feelings, disidentify from them. Get back into that part of you that is the inner parent, a resourceful presence. Just welcoming feelings in itself, this is already processing, transforming them. Welcoming feelings, talking to your feelings as if they were your own inner child. We have practiced this. Keep going back to this practice. Keep exploring, keep observing when we have demonstrations, how to really get familiar with this inner work procedure. And of course, don't forget to always check out possible connections with real life situations. A last point here is to always remember that the purpose, the final purpose in working with dreams or in life is always to reconnect yourself and ground yourself in that part of you that is fully empowered, in your inner space of power, in your deeper self, knowing who you are, being who you really are. This is the major purpose in life. This is what the dreams are inviting us to all the time. Okay, we're going to leave it here. So once again, do practice your own dreams. Write down your dreams, write down conditions around that you can observe the day before, the day after. Do practice some inner work on the basis of your dreams if you can. And keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye for now. See you next time.